Hey, can we lure them with weather, though, Yvonne? Maybe not today.
Maybe not today. So this system brought about 20 millimeters of rain for most areas across the south coast, and we haven't seen that amount since April the 6th, where we had 27.5 millimeters. So it was much needed rain, but a downpour for many areas this morning, and lots of instability will still continue as we get in through the evening and for tomorrow morning. Mainly cloudy, temperatures are sitting at 21 degrees. Here's the instability with that low that's just tracking across the province. We're watching that frontal system bringing lots of instability. We have had some severe thunderstorm warnings. Right now we've got severe thunderstorm watches, one that's just rolling its way in towards the Cariboo and central interior. Also included within that, we're seeing it across the island, so the potential's there for strong wind gusts, large hail and heavy rain. And we're watching it right along the Sunshine Coast, and for us across the lower mainland, we'll still hang on to the risk of thunderstorms overnight and then taking us in towards tomorrow morning. So unsettled for tomorrow morning. It'll ease off as we get in through the day. The risk of thunderstorms will still be in towards the southeastern corners of the province and much of the central interior for tomorrow. With that rainfall, we've seen an improvement. Fire danger rating now sitting at moderate to high for most areas across the island. It was sitting at extreme over the last few days, and we have seen an improvement, especially leading in towards the northern and central half of the province. Along the coast for tomorrow, we're up to 18 degrees. Thunderstorm risk across the central, southern half of the province. Lots of instability will be for us along the south coast. We'll see that for the morning hours, chance for some showers and the risk of thunderstorms. Temperatures tomorrow still into the low 20s. Once we get past tomorrow, though, it is going to rebound leading in towards the weekend, hot and into early next week as well. So,
all right, thanks, Yvonne. Meteorologist Yvonne Schalle joins us now with more on the wet weather that we've been having today and how it's helping to dampen those fires. Yvonne.
Yeah, so a nice brief break today. The latest storm brought us just over 20 millimeters of rain across most areas along the south coast. We haven't seen this much rain or over 20 millimeters since April the 6th, where we saw 27.5 millimeters. Here's the nice break that we're seeing. Over the past few days, we had extreme for a fire danger rating across the island. Now we're sitting at moderate to high, and improvement in towards the interior with many areas sitting at low. There is lots of instability in the big story this evening. We've got lots of active weather that'll continue late and towards the evening hours. We've got a line of thunderstorms that's extending the Cariboo central interior. We've got a severe thunderstorm warning that's rolling through that region. Right across the island along the Sunshine Coast, we've also got a warning. We've also got a marine warning. If you're along the water, I'll have more coming up very shortly, and the warm-up that's on the way too.
All right, thanks, Yvonne.
Little Y was a little shocked by the goatee when I walked past her in the
literally
yesterday.
Yeah, that's right.
That's true. I did a double take. It's nice to see. Are you going to keep it? I think that's
look, the feedback has been thank you everybody for being very kind about the beard yesterday. It is coming off.
Okay.
It's coming off in stages.
That's it.
But don't expect
mustache tomorrow.
Don't expect me to see it.
Come on.
No way.
You can keep it. Why not?
Couldn't do it.
All right. Okay, thanks, guys. Good evening, everyone. We are tracking some active weather. We have seen that rainfall today with upwards of 20 millimeters, but we are going to see lots of instability this evening and continuing in towards the morning hours. We're sitting at 22. We've got a southeasterly wind at 24 kilometers per hour, but we've been tracking this low that's been tracking along the coast, and we are seeing this frontal system that is bringing the risk of thunderstorms. Right now, severe thunderstorm watch extends in towards the Cariboo and central interior. We could see strong wind gusts, large hail and very heavy rain, and along the Sunshine Coast now it has changed over to a severe thunderstorm warning. I anticipate as we get in towards the evening hours that we're still going to be looking at that risk of thunderstorms for many areas along the coast. Also wanted to highlight for those who are along the water, we've got a marine warning. Could see some of those gusts of up to 30 knots, frequent lightning, and we're looking at reduced or poor visibility, and thunderstorms will be heavy at times. The big weather story, so overnight and continuing in towards the morning hours, risk of thunderstorms even for us across the lower mainland and for Metro Vancouver. As we get in through the afternoon, we'll start to see some breaks, and then that shift tomorrow with the risk of thunderstorms will be in towards the interior. Along the coast, we're up to 18 degrees. We're still into the low 20s throughout much of the central interior. Southern half tomorrow, Kamloops up to 26 degrees, but that risk of thunderstorms, the potential for some lightning is what we're watching for tomorrow. Across the island and much of the south coast for Metro Vancouver. So risk of thunderstorms will be for the morning hours, easing off. Some breaks will dry out, and then once we get past tomorrow, it really does start to warm up. Latter half of the weekend and looking ahead towards Monday, away from the water, temperatures closer to 30 degrees. Tonight's Cloverdale paint weather window, a smoky sunset that was captured in Nanaimo from Roy.
The orange and the reds in those sunsets just make for beautiful pictures. All right, thanks, Yvonne.
We'll enjoy the sunsets.
Yes, he will. I don't want to be a jerk, but that disguise you got going, I knew it was you as soon as I walked in the room.
It took me I hadn't seen him, and I was like, who's walking behind me?
I know he's trying not to be Chris Gailus, but I know it's Chris Gailus, despite what I see on his face.
You got
me. It's the height that gives him away, right?
Something like that.
You'll talk about Mueller.
We'll have more Mueller, but also...
Choi says be mindful of the places you visit. Respect local routines, use transit, and keep your voice down. And maybe don't take that selfie on someone's front porch.
Do research before you go and approach with humility, not entitlement.
Amanda Lena Laterio, Global News.
Those crowds.
I mean, they're nice places, so.
They are, yeah. You can't blame people for wanting to go. I went through Banff too, and it was overrun by international tourists. No parking anywhere. But
Yeah, more steps.
yeah,
Exactly.
you're looking up at the mountains anyway.
Be a tourist in your own hometown because the sun will return.
Yeah, we just still one more blip. I really want to highlight, though, this evening, overnight, and for tomorrow morning, we've got the risk of thunderstorms. It'll ease off, and then once we get past that, hot and dry once again.
All right. Thanks very much, Yvonne. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, all.